And now for today's video. I've been seeing this type of hair coloring wax pop up all over social media lately. The idea is that this stuff is able to style your hair like a normal hair wax should, but it also provides color, temporary color that goes away after you take a shower. In theory, it sounds pretty cool. I can see this being used at like birthday parties or Halloween, or someone who's just generally extra. And so I thought that I'd put this to the test for you guys and see what kind of results we really get. I'm curious to know how good of a styling product this is and how good at adding color to your hair this is. You know, and the balance between the two. I picked up the colors blue and also ash. Ash is really just like a silver color. So first of all, this is clearly a Chinese product. Got Chinese writing and labels all over the place. And then you got this, this English paragraph here with some very questionable English. Not to hurt the hair, easy to wash, no stiff, natural setting. This product is a one-time hair, has a distinctive three-dimensional hair layer. No idea what that means, so a lot of words kind of crammed together. Comes in this box. Inside you can see the jar. The company's called Mofajang, and you are getting 4.23 ounces of product. So that is a lot of product that you're getting in one of these jars right here. This is the blue one. When you open up the cap, you do have a nice silver protective sleeve. I think that's just a cool thing to add to make sure, you know, there's no one been putting their fingers in there or anything like that. And it says to use after the net hair, don't know. And then gently pull the finger form from the hair root from the bottom up to smear evenly. You get it?
No.
Okay, me neither. We'll make it up as we go along. With that said, I think we should go ahead and try it out. I'm gonna go get my hair damp, come back, blow dry it, and we'll try both of these colors separately. All right, I'm back with damp hair. We've got this multi-angle shot thing going on. For the blow dry, I'm just gonna be putting in a little bit of original just to give my hair that hold after I blow dry. And then we'll go ahead, test out the color wax. Alright, hair is fully dried. Hair's getting a pretty long, actually. It's getting hard to keep it volumized. I think we'll go ahead and try the silver one first because it's a little bit less dramatic than blue. Ooh, it just looks poisonous. So no idea how much to take. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and be pretty generous with it. Let's go ahead and start with this amount right here. All right, so I'm just gonna, ooh, that is super, it's almost watery how creamy it is. Jeez, look at that. I don't know, let's do this. Let's just go for it. You know what, it applies very easily. Right now, with the amount that I used, it's kind of like I've given myself some silver highlights. I think the effect isn't that bad. It's very minimal at the moment. I feel like if you want a serious silver color, you're gonna have to use a lot of this stuff. So with that said, let's go ahead and put some more in. I'm gonna take a big old scoop. Okay, as for the actual hold, not a lot of hold with this product. I would probably use this on top of a normal styling product. But let's try this out. We're gonna put a lot in, see what happens. It's very wet as well. I wonder if this stuff is gonna dry down. We'll have to see if it dries down. Right now, it just feels like I'm putting paint in my hair. You know what? The effect is definitely coming through though. I mean, you can see it's kind of hard to spread evenly. It kind of likes to stick together, but it gives that slight highlight look. So I don't know. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend this for people who want to color their hair on a day-to-day basis. This is definitely more of kind of a party or special event type of hairstyling product. And look at my hands. Like this is dry as well. My hands are just dry. They're just like dried silver. Let's go ahead and get a close-up to see what we're dealing with here. So you can see, even though not everything is a silver gray color, it is fairly evenly distributed in terms of, you know, how silver it is all over the place, but it does kind of clump together in strands. When you first apply it, it's drying down very quick, so my hair is not nearly as wet, but that's just something to consider. Once I got it in there, now that it's dried down, I mean, you can see how this could work for some kind of fun party type of event. some kind of Halloween thing going on. This bit is still a little bit wet here, but that's because it's very saturated. All in all though, it hits a little bit above my expectations. I would say other than it not being a really strong holding hair wax, you may want to use some of your other normal styling products and then add this on top if you want, you know, a hold that will last for a while. But I was worried that that wetness would stick around. Everything is 100% dry. My hair is completely dry. If I run my fingers through it, I'm not getting anything on my fingers and the color is still staying in my hair. So, you know, that's kind of impressive. Well, we've done the silver one now. Let's go ahead and try the blue. Gonna go wash all this out and I'll be back. All right, we're back with damp hair. Washing it out, it actually was very simple. It pretty much all came out with water, but I used shampoo just so I could have a clean start. But yeah, washing it out, no problem at all. Once again, going to go in with just a little bit of Original by Blue Mon to get some initial hold, blow dry that, and we'll try out the blue. Fully dry hair. We are gonna try out the last one. This is the blue, and very, very blue indeed. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take a big old scoop. That is the one thing that I've learned. This stuff needs, you need a lot of it to get that color. Also, I have dark hair. I'll be curious to see how this blue works. If it doesn't work, you can always just paint yourself in this and be a Smurf for Halloween. That is another option. Whoa, that does look pretty cool. Blue's coming through real well, even on my dark hair. You know, once again, it is giving a very kind of highlight vibe. It doesn't coat your hair evenly. Well, it coats your hair evenly, but in sections. I don't know, it's weird. Even though I try to distribute it evenly, it still kind of goes where it wants to go, it seems. You know what, let's just go all in. Let's go ahead and add another scoop. Boop. Second round. Ooh, that feels real nasty. Man, that is coming through though, for real. It's very, look at this bit right here. That's just spiking straight up. My hair is very wet at the moment, but you know, like the silver stuff, I expect this to dry down. Also, I'm gonna go wash all of this stuff off and then I shall return. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. I was just letting my hair fully dry. Everything is now completely dry, but as you can see, that color is still popping. It's still going really strong. Geez, it's lunchtime. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go and get myself a burrito. So yeah, I wasn't really sure what I was getting into, but I gotta say, performance-wise, it has performed a little bit above my expectation. I will say, in order to get, you know, a decent amount of color, you have to use a lot. So in my opinion, there's no real way to have your hair look natural. Like, my hair looks oversaturated with product, as you can probably tell, but it's also got a really good blue color. There's no real way that I think anyways of having a decent amount of color and having your hair look kind of on the natural side. So that's probably the only thing that I would really recommend you keeping in mind if you want to try this out. However, you know, like I was saying, for parties, for Halloween, for special events, people aren't really going for a natural hair anyways, and for those kind of things, those kind of events, this stuff seems really decent. I gotta say, I would use it.